morning, everyone. Welcome back to Sue's Cooking and Outdoors. Today I'm going to bake a spice cake with chocolate chips. I will get started. I need 2 1/4 cups of flour, I will put my oven at 350 degrees. Four teaspoons of baking powder. It's the same recipe that I use for my raspberry and blueberry muffins. For the vanilla cake batter. But this time I add spices. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now the rest of the spices is to your taste. A bit of nutmeg. An allspice, the first one was cloves. I'm sorry about that. Now it's the nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, and cream of tartar. So that's for the dry ingredients. Just blend all this in together. Now I need 2/3 of cup of margarine. It's about 2/3 cup. And we need 1 1/2 cup of sugar. Oops, my sugar. So what I do is I'll do a cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of Splenda. As to cut the sugar that for those who have diabetes, less sugar intake. 1 cup. And I have my Splenda in this. So that'll be 1/2 cup. Whoops. I'll refill that later. Mix all this up. I need 3 eggs. This morning I don't have my stuff ready. Sorry about that. I beat it in one at a time. Now I add my dry ingredients bit by bit. One cup of milk, but I add it bit by bit. You start with the dry ingredients and you finish with the dry ingredients. So this is what it looks like. You see all the spices in the batter. Now I will add 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. This is 1/4 cup times 2. Put it in 2 pans. And I put it in the oven for 30 minutes. I will be back. Thank you. I have over 9 minutes left before the cake is ready. I will get my ice and sugar ready. Ice and sugar. I don't really measure. The spices, cinnamon, just add a bit of ginger, allspice, cloves, and a nutmeg. Bit of margarine. And you start with a bit of milk. And mix it nice and slowly. And if it is still too thick, I add the milk bits by bits. If it was too thin, then I would add more ice and sugar. That's how I work this out. So it's a bit thick, a bit more milk. I prefer to do bits by bits than having it too thin. Just need a little bit more milk. So that is fine for me, the thickness of this. Now check it out. It is cooked. So I will let it cool off for about 10 minutes before I flip them over to cool off completely. And as you saw the recipe for the ice and sugar, that's all I have left to do, is just to put the ice and sugar on the cakes when they're cooled off. I'd like to thank you very much for watching my video. And if you like cooking, nature, outdoors, as in wild animals on the trail camera, please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of content to share with you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.